HR is the bedrock of the business. It is no longer the personnel days of the past. I believe that HR will be transforming over the next couple of years in absolute necessity. I believe there is a direct relationship with a positive, unique employee experience as it relates to a customer experience, and it impacts customer satisfaction and business success.
Early in my career, I had a coach who told me the best way to understand your value to our organization is to look at what you're doing every day and really tie it to the mission, the vision, and the purpose of the company that you work for. And if every day you can do that, then what you'll find is that you are very valuable to that company, and you'll find your career, growing and having success. I would say, as a function, Human Resources has that very same mandate.
What we've done here at 3Pillar is taken HR from being the back office, the policy people, the paper pushers, to really being business partners and being front and center within the organization and partnering both with talent and with their managers in order to cultivate everybody throughout the organization.
What is important to the C-suite, understanding how that affects profit, how that affects revenue, really understanding what the goals of the organization are as a whole and how you can help the organization to reach those goals. If you bring forward ideas and suggestions and couch them in those terms of here's how we're going to use human resources we have to get to those goals, then you're going to be considered a valued resource.
What I'd like to see, in the future would be more engagement with the HR department so that they could assist me in identifying programs that would allow for employee advancement and training and that kind of growth. It would be very valuable to me to have the HR department really have a hands-on approach with that kind of employee development.
We take people analytics very seriously. Just as much as our global dashboards are important to our business, looking at where our sales are and how our revenues are hitting and where we are in EBIT, it will absolutely be just as critical to look at where our people are our people in the right roles, how are we performing as an organization from a people perspective. So on every global dashboard there will be people analytics.
You have talent that's happy, you're going to have customers that are happy, you're going to have higher efficiencies, you're going to have higher retention rates. All those things fly right back into the face of the financials. And that is a great place where talent and finance have to work together, because talent really needs to be the advocate for the team, saying their skills have grown. We need to compensate them. We also don't want them to be cherry-picked out by the market because they're not being paid what they deserve to be paid.
They have to think about how their role makes an impact in the organization, and they have to bring forward ideas and suggestions to the C-suite so that they're thought of as a valued partner.
The minute that HR understands what a customer acquisition cost means to me, they're going to help me find a better sales team, for example, right? Because all of that has to do with revenue. And so how can you, as an HR manager, help me find the best salesperson, number one, and through the onboarding system, provide me with information, knowledge, databases, or research that can maximize that salesperson's ability to then get clients faster.
Talent really is the war. Talent is what generates the value for us. So if they're connected to what ultimate financial outcomes and business aspirations we would have, then they're better positioned to not only find the right talent, but make sure that it's the right talent that stays with our organization and helps us drive those business outcomes.
People want to feel important. People want to feel like they're part of something, and people want to feel like they're all working together for a vision and for a mission. Having the HR department involved in that journey and allowing the staff and providing the staff with information for personal development, for group development, for team action, and for all those cohesive pieces will allow everybody to get where they're going faster.
I realized very early on that I am not a rules and tools person. I am very much a strategic HR executive that comes to the table with solutions to some of the challenges from a people perspective, and it impacts the business.